Hello friends, welcome back. Another episode of BigDenoPlays Frosthaven. I believe we're on to episode 4, scenario 5. I think that is correct. Yes. Yes, we are playing scenario 5, which is called Frozen Crypt. And it looks quite exciting, I've got to tell you. So let's nip over and have a look at what's happening in this Frozen Crypt scenario. So, quick state of play. Unfortunately, we didn't level up either character last mission. Assuming we can get a moderate amount of experience, we should be able to do so in this one. We are playing Frozen Crypt. We don't need anything from this book yet. Cool. So, actually, let's do things in the proper order for a change, eh? Beginning a scenario, we select a scenario and then we resolve a road event. Oh, that reminds me. One thing I didn't do, so this card doesn't have that icon, so that means that is removed from the game. And I've got to check that other road one. The drink donkey, it stayed in play. Is that what it was, the drink donkey? I think so. Okay, cool. So we're resolving a road event if necessary, which it is. So we're going to shuffle this bad boy and we deal ourselves out this scenario. By the side of the road, you find a carriage parked, its owner wiping sweat from his brow. An old man gives a toothless grin in your direction, waving you over to the makeshift shop he set up. Lots to see here, plenty worth having, and better prices than you'll get in any of the cities. Ha! Fewer laws out here. He chuckles to himself as he lays thick carpets by the side of the road, spreading out his wares, shiny, armour, and weapons of all kinds. I'm still setting up, but you're welcome to take a look through. And look with your eyes, not your hands. Never know when bad luck follows from an old owner. Heh. Browse the low prices on display. You could pick up something on the cheap. Ask if he has anything not on display. Well, that sounds like an interesting option. Let's see if he's got anything not on display. Lose 25 collective gold. Gain 1 collective random item. We all start with a curse. I'm doing that. That's sick. That's absolutely sick. So we do have 25 collective gold. We're just going to take it all off Gemini. Little Gemini Geminate. He's got 10 left. And we get item number 190, and it is a white card. During your turn, place a character token. This enemy adds -1 to all its attacks. That is pretty awesome, actually. Alright. We'll give that to the Deathwalker, I think. Everyone starts with a curse. So that's not ideal. Retrieve all monsters, do all that. Select and deal battle goals is next after the scenario entry. So, the white firewood stands against the frozen waste like grey, unflinching ramparts. The trees have grown tall and wide, bunched densely together to create a defensive line closer knit than a phalanx of Valrath infantry. But this is where the snow speaker sent you, so there must be a way in. The entrance, which you find only after an hour's search, sits like a gate in the wood. 2 enormous trees guard either side of a snow-packed trail, and just past the opening is a figure covered in white fur, hunched over, eyes looking back, an algox. You lock eyes long enough to take half a breath, and then he turns and runs deeper in. You give chase. The path is trod snow and rock, a road used often, which is just as well. You barrel down at trees whipping past your periphery, your muscles recharged by the sight of your quarry. However, just as you're certain you've got the algox cornered, you turn a corner and find the huge algox waiting for you. It's hunched in the middle of the trail facing you, but its fists are planted firmly in the snow, a smug grin cutting its face. You charge forward, ready to leap, but before you can take 2 steps, the ground shakes violently. Large fissures erupt in the earth. The trees buck, and like summer-thinned ice, the ground beneath you breaks away. Thankfully, the fall is short, and you land without serious injury. You cough as the dust settles, and you find yourself in an open pit deep enough for the 4 Algocs to stand on each other's shoulders and not reach the top. Dirt walls rise up on every side. Soft, loamy soil will make the climb back up difficult. As you stand there looking up at the white sky, a noise creeps into your ears. It's a thin, wispy howl, like wind coming through the walls of a poorly built house. You turn, and ethereal shapes emerge from the dark, cast in a blue, whirling haze. They hover above the floor, their forms shaking in the gloom, and wherever they move, a layer of frost grows thickly across the floor. They are coming closer now, and the air is getting cold. Alright, so when door 1 is opened, we read section 7.2. Scenario goal is to defeat all enemies. And at the start of the scenario, each of us suffers 2 damage. That is a straight stitch up. Let's go over here and have a look, eh? There we are. So there's 2. There's 1 elite ice wraith, and it is going to be number 4. And there is 1 non-elite, and it is going to be number 3. How exceptional is that? We suffer 2 damage to kick us off. And we've got a curse in our deck as well. Wonderful. What is the range of our white card? 1 normal or elite enemy within 3. This enemy adds -1s to all its attacks. 1 use for that ability, but it is quite good. So we shuffle the curses into the deck. And then we shall deal ourselves out some battle goals. I learned after watching a playthrough video that you actually deal yourself 3 battle goals. Because there's so many more than there used to be. So, good for us. We're learning. How many of you got? You've got none. So, pincushion, be targeted from 3 or more enemies in the same round. Die hard, that's not going to happen. Rambler, end no more than 3 of your turns in the hex which you started the turn, except when long resting. That one seems straightforward. Never long rest, unlikely. Never end your turn adjacent to any other character, unlikely. Kill an enemy while 3 or more elements are strong or waning, unlikely. So the recluse, I mean scrambler's okay I suppose, never long rest. Never end your turn adjacent to any other character. Yeah, that seems bad. We'll just go never long rest. We really want to achieve that one because that'll get us a perk. So, we've already chosen our cards. So, build the loot decks. Done, done, done. And we're good to go. So, these are called ice wraiths. One would assume that they're going to generate a fair amount of frost. And so what we may try to do is absorb some of that frost using our Geminate. So that's an absorbing frost. And that's a loss, but absorbing frost. And that's about it. So these guys have shield 2, retaliate 2 at range 2. God, I hate retaliate at range. It's one of the most annoying fucking things. 10 health is fine. Shield 2 is quite problematic. So this pierce may actually get a look in here. That's quite strong in this situation. So we may try and use that early. Could put up a wound using our flailing tendrils. That seems fine. Don't need to heal yet. Do we put up our scarab flight and shield up? So we're taking less damage. I don't mind that option. Maybe we try to go late. Start in ranged form, go late. Where would it say these ice wraiths are flying? I would assume that they're flying, right? Or they can move through difficult terrain. They're bloody ice wraiths. We might go for a pretty crazy play in the first turn and give up 2 cards at 60. Let's see how that plan works in this campaign. It was never a good plan in the early one in Gloomhaven. Let's see if it's a good plan in this one. And here we'll probably want to do that and that. Let's get him a little bit closer to us. Alrighty. Good start. 82 and 60 we're going to kick off with. So Death on 82, Jemmy on 60. We want to go late and let these guys walk towards us. So draw. So they do not have ice to absorb for their unholy strength. They are attacking at their normal range. They're melee at range 3. Yeah, range 3. So no attacks coming our way this first turn. So that's nice. Jemmy, does that change what we do? It probably does, you know. It probably does. I mean, it was nice. It was a nice dream. It was a nice dream to think that we were going to use a 2 lost cards to put up shield and stuff. But we'll just move to heal 2, and then we'll just attack that guy for 2 damage, which will also push him away. So move 2, 1, 2, heal 2. So yeah, we'll just shoot him. He gets a point through. That's nice, because he's shield 2. And that pushes him away. Get out of here, guy. So that discards that. And that is Jemmy done. We did not change form. We did heal 2. Death. We're going to place a token in a hex. Then range 2. We'll place it there. And then that card's just going to get ignored. That's the end of the first turn. We'll go into the next round. So we probably want to go quicker now, don't we? Selfless Offering, heal an ally at range 3. I reckon we might short rest, reshape the guys, and put that lost card in play. And then that's only at range 4 to 5, so that one, we can hit that guy. Yeah, we'll go into the Embrace, I think is the right plan there. So we'll go at 36 with Jemmy, and we're going to swap forms at the end of this turn. And we'll see how that plans out. And we have, did we have Darkness? No. So we might go Forceful Spirits, which allows us to teleport to a hex. No, we'll keep that one because that's attack 2. Move 4. then we'll go Anger of the Dead, like so. All right. I think Jemmy, 36, Death, 86. End no more than 3 of your turns in the hex in which you started the turn, except when long resting. So we're going to have to mark that one with Rambler, because I don't think we're going to achieve that one, but let's have a look. Draw a card. What do you got for us? Shift form. Oh, that's pretty awesome. All Ice Wraiths become normal, and all normal Ice Wraiths become elite. Why? Ah, yes, that's where flying is. Great, that's where flying is. I can see it now. Good. What an outstanding card. That is just outstanding. So they're just going to heal. I'm just going to do it this way. We'll just swap their spots because that makes it easier than doing anything else. They heal once, self 1. They move 3. They move 5. So he'll go first. 1, 2, 3 to there. And he will attack for 2 damage. Oh no, it's at range 4. I'm perplexed by these guys. Are they ranged or are they melee? That is definitely... The normal is at range 4. All elite ice wraiths become, and all normal ice wraiths become elite. Wonder if they're all... I'm going to assume that the normal ice wraith stays where he is, because he doesn't. He's got range 4, so that'll be fine. So the normal, the elite is attacking Jemmy with a strength 5. Oh no, they're going last. Whoops. Good work, Deno. One of your best. Boop. Jemmy goes first. So we will put up our lost card, which generates sunlight and remains in play for the rest of the game. During your short rests, you may choose which discarded card to lose, and you may switch forms. That seems like a pretty powerful ability that I'm happy with. Then we're going to target this guy with a... No, we might target the elite actually, because he doesn't have a shield. Yep, we'll target the elite. We will spyglass him, so this has advantage, -2, and null. Great options. So that does 1 damage to him. And yeah, we're really happy about that. That did gain Jemmy an experience. And we now change into melee form, and that has a drag 2 towards 1, 2. And we're now in melee form. Perfect. So now we're going to do death. So we're going to move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to target this ice wraith here with the white card, so that it doesn't do... it gets -1 to all its attacks for the rest of the game. And then we will use Anger of the Dead to target the elite ice wraith again. And it's a -1, so that does 1 damage to the elite ice wraith, which will retaliate 2 to us. No, we'll actually go on the other one, so it does no damage because of retaliate 2. Problematic. Do we spyglass that? No. We've got a travelling cloak on death. I forgot to mention that. How do I... How do I do something with that? I'm not sure. We'll worry about that at another time. That's the end of our turn. All right, so now those guys go. And now they switch positions. And now this guy's going to go 1, 2 to there. And this guy's going to step back because he's got ranged. This guy's got the white card. So the elite targeting death suffers -1 to its attacks. So it does 5 damage. No, it does 2 damage to death. 1, 2. And the other one does 1 damage to Jemmy, which goes to 2 damage. Very good. And then they both heal 1. Idiots. Idiots, idiots, idiots. Okay. Let's go back to here. So, what are we going to do about this? What are we going to do about this? Probably move 3 and apply poison. And then we didn't generate knights. So yeah, we might just move 3, apply poison, and then hit with a Call of Doom. So 32 for her. Now we're in melee mode, so we can absorb the sun for advantage. Or we can absorb the sun to use flailing tendrils. Which seems like a very large amount of fun. However, that's not really ideal for everyone's positioning. So yeah, let's, that muddles them though, that'd be good. Now I think we go draining pincers, and then we will move to retaliate 2, I think. Oh. Yeah, move 1, shield 1 at 20. Jemmy at 20. Death at 32. Calculated strike. Generating some frost. All right, let's play with that, hopefully. So we're going to move 1 and shield 1. And we'll go to him. We're going to apply poison on this attack. And then we're going to use our draining pincers to hit him. And we gain advantage because we're going to absorb the sunlight. And we're also going to gain experience. And that is actually a loss card, Deno. So gaining advantage on this attack. So +1 or get rid of the curse. Yes. That feels so good. So it is a total damage of 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3 because of the shield, and poison is in play. And we have a shield this turn, which is good. So Jemmy's done. And now, yeah, so we're just going to use Lingering Rot. We're going to move one step to here. We're going to poison the elite. And we're just going to do a normal 2 attack. That's going to kill us. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. We'll apply poison. And then we'll do a normal attack. And we'll use advantage. Can't kill him, but +1 or... Yeah, get in! How good is it using advantage on those? So that is a total of 3, 4 minus 2 does 2 damage. 1, 2. Perfect. Okay, so this guy, he is going to move into melee range of Jemmy. He is -1 on his attack. It's going to generate frost. So his attack, we have a shield. We'll use our leather armor to put disadvantage on this attack. So -1 or -1. So that will be a -1, I guess. So 4 goes down to 3 because of the -1, goes down to 2 because of the white card, goes down to 1 because of the shield. And the other one is attacking also Jemmy. It's going to move backwards because it's ranged and it has a movement. And then it's going to swing. It flips another -1. It's 3 down to 2 down to 1. So Jemmy gets hit for another 1. So good turn. Still kicking around. Melee. So our shield goes away. Hornet Stinger's Pierce 3 is very, very good for us against the other one, and change forms. Flailing Tendrils, not so much. Icebound Quills. Absorbing the ice seems pretty strong. That's a lot of lost cards right now, Deno. Yeah, so we'll go at 14 with Jemmy. Yeah. And we'll move that up to 5 hexes. Or will we? Waiting for tonight. I've picked a really hard thing to do this guy with. Where is a ranged attack? That is not a good range. We don't have Knight. Do we go and open the door? I don't think we want to open the door. We got 24. So Jemmy, 14. Death. Come on, Deno. 24. Draw. Shard Strike. Yeah, see, look at that. Absorbing that ice before they get a chance is a great play, Deno. Okay, so what we want to do with the Geminate is move 3, and all attacks targeting us this round gain disadvantage. So we're just going to go 1 step to there, and then we're going to absorb the ice. It's another experience, and it is an attack 6, pierce 2, so it's effective attack 7 onto that guy, and that is lost. So that's 8 damage, and he is absolutely executed. Execution. That is awesome. So we absorb that frost. He's done. And now the Shard Striking Ice Wraith goes. Now he's elite. He doesn't have a range because it's, so he's not doing anything by my reading. I'm actually going to have a little look here at this card and make sure I'm doing this right. Yeah, no, I'm doing it right. The little ice guys just change their thing. So I think we're just going to move 2 and not do anything else. Move 2 and not do anything else. Great. All right, next round. So Jemmy is going to suffer some absolute retaliate damage if he doesn't do something about this. So we might just put a wound on him. Yeah, we'll go at 34. So this one we're going to go at 19 and 34 as well. So we'll go 19. All right. He does have a heal, doesn't he? Yeah, that's annoying. All right, well. Self-heal 3, doesn't shield 2, restoring essence. Great turn from him. Great turn. All right, we're going to move 2. And that's it. So we're just going to move 1, 2 to here. These are a lot of heals, actually. That guy sucks. So we might long rest. So we haven't used that again, so that's fine. So now Jemmy's going to go. He's going to put up a wound. Oh, that's it. That's a lost card. Another lost card. Is that worth doing for literally 1 damage? Probably not. I think we might move 2. He's not going to do much to us, so... Yeah. I don't really like it, but I think we've got to hit him with this drag down. So we're going to move 2. 1, 2. Or just 1 to there. And we'll hit him with our drag down, which allows us to change form. It immobilises him. It's an attack 2. It's -1, so we just do 1 damage. He's immobilised. We suffer 2 retaliate. Everyone's done. But we do change form, so that is pretty much what we needed to do. Only range 4 to 5, I think, is our go. Smouldering Hatred. So yeah, we'll go at 32. And she's in a long rest. So... Shifting form, healing himself for 1. So he's going to turn into a normal one, which is quite nice. Well, it means we don't have to worry about the retaliate, but he's not moving anywhere, which is good. And he's normal range 4. Okay, so Jemmy's going first. We are going to move 4. 1, 2, 3. And then we're out of range 4. So we're out of range 4, so he's not going to be able to attack because he's immobilised. And we'll just hit him with this attack. We'll muddle ourselves, so it gets an extra 2 damage. So that's a total of 1, 2, 3, 4 damage. -1 is 3. 1, 2, 3. So that's his turn. Sorry, that's Jemmy's turn. Boom. And then the Ice Wraith goes. It heals itself for 1. It becomes... Switch form. You can do it there. How good's that? Amazing. Great app, whoever's doing this. We're actually still muddled, aren't we? Can't move. Stays where he is. Can't shoot. that's him done. His immobilize is gone. And he now doesn't retaliate, which is good. So long rest, death heals 2. 1, 2. Gets rid of a card of her choice. Yeah, I want to use this Eclipse, I think, so. Call to the Abyss we'll get rid of. Okay. So this turn, let's use this Eclipse. And we'll move 3 with the Knight, 32. So that's going to open up the door. Is that what we want to do? So we're short resting at the end of the round with Jemmy the Geminate, who's not long resting. Now, we're still in that position, so we might be staying in range mode for quite a lot of this thing. We get to choose a card because of our reshape the guise. So we'll definitely choose 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we'll definitely choose a thingy one. That range disarms powerful. Yeah, flailing tendrils goes, I think. So we want to use that heal. And that shield, I think. Yep. All right. Interesting turn. So Jemmy's coming in at 27. Death's coming in at 32. What's the Frosty doing? Heal himself. Can you stop healing? Creating ice. All right, Jemmy's first. Jemmy's going to put up this permanent shield effect. Next 4 times suffers damage. It's going to get a benefit. And we're going to heal for 3 death. Now, death actually gets to go 1, 2, 3. Why can't we? How do we increase their health from items? I'm not sure. Because we've got the travelling cloak. So we're actually 7 hit points. I'll just put an extra hit point here so I remember. That's good. So then death goes. Death is going to move first. 1. And we're going to open the door and have a look. 7.2. Potentially a risk, but usually I like to do it. But we've got a fit. Well, we haven't got a lot of health on Jemmy, have we? Oops. That's fine, we can trash cards. What was it? 7.2. Frozen Crypt. This place you've fallen into, which at first look you took for a simple underground pit, now is to be something more purposefully constructed. A crypt? A crypt, you say? Narrow graves have been dug into the earthen walls, and signs of ancient burial are scattered everywhere. Bits of smashed pottery, disintegrating cloth. However, as you move deeper, something stirs in the center of the room, and a new noise rising to your ears. It's low at first, like a beast waking in the night, but then another noise joins it, and another. Together they form a low chorus of moans. Figures stalk out from the shadows. It's clear that these are not beasts at all, but a horde of undead. Lumbering Algox corpses shuffle towards you with a sickly green aura. There's little time to think, but at the far end of the room you notice a crumbling stone altar from which burbles thick lines of heavy emerald smoke. Alright, so we've got to do the round tracker. So that's interesting. We had one elite frozen corpse. And he goes down here. We have a treasure chest, 46. We have, he's number 2. He's in the back corner. He's down here, and there's another treasure chest. 2 treasure chests, you reckon? All right. 2 normal frozen corpses are 6 and 5 and 6. All right, so we've generated night, and we still have 2 movement left to go. So we know that those guys are just going to move 3, so 1, 2, 3. So that's fine. I'll actually go there. And then we're going to use this lost card, which also generates night, to put out 3 of these within hexes within 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right. Now we can do something, I think. Haven't really utilised those all that well, to be fair. So the corpses can't suffer damage. That's punishing. Freezing Embrace, brittle and immobilised. The altar has 3... Oh, it's got 10 points, does it? Let's work that out. 3 plus level, so level 2, times character, 10. Enemy to you and ally to all monsters. Set the round track to the first round. At the start of the 3rd round, spawn 1 frozen corpse at B. I don't want that to happen. Thank you. Alright. Time to mull. Good. Okay, so it's their turn now. So this guy goes 1, 2, 3. This guy goes 1, 2. This guy goes 1, 2. And that's it. So they're done. And now the Ice Wraith heals itself for 1. Moves to get into range of Jemmy. And it's going to make an attack. Attack 1. So that'll do 1 damage to Jemmy. And we need to get a self-heal, I think. Alright. We might be using that heal there. Okay. It's, does the altar do anything? No. Alright, so round 8. So we want to use that self-heal. And then I think we'll use Smouldering Hatred. Do we have a Pierce? Okay. Alright, now this one is interesting. So what we need to do is destroy the altar, which I have not put on the map. But here it is. An altar of summoning. So what I think we want to do how many wounds have they got? 9. Yeah, we're actually going to put that one there. So if we go there, so that is going to let us move to that hex, make an attack which does nothing. Or do we teleport to that hex and then use our black barrage, absorbing the knight? That might be our best play at 28, because we have to clear that whatever happens. We can't afford to let that not clear. Yeah, so 28 and 32. Interesting scenario. 32, 28. Be nice to me, please. Ice Wraith is not moving. That's good. Oh, this is pretty good. The element is consumed by the frozen corpse during the move ability. It suffers 2 damage. Thawed strike. Yeah, alright. Alright. This is not bad. So, what attack damage is that for? Yeah, that's bad though. Yeah. Alright, well, we're gonna... Who's first? Death. Yeah, we're gonna teleport to a hex adjacent to... That's not her here. And then we're going to consume the knight to put an attack on the altar, which gains her an experience. The altar is hit with an attack 3. I don't think we want to put advantage on this, so it's 3 damage on the altar. 1, 2, 3. And that's at range 5, so that's fine. Nothing doing there. Not much else we can do there. Yeah. We're going to self-heal with Jemmy, which is going to gain him an experience. Consume the knight. Heal for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And puts up regen, which is nice. And that's lost. And then we're going to target that wolf head again. We will make it an attack 4. +1 or -1, so attack 4, so it does. He's got shield 2, because he's a white guy now, so it's 1, and that's it. That's Jemmy's turn. That guy's going to attack, but he's only range 3, and he's out of range. The thawed strikes guys, so the white guys are not moving anywhere. This yellow guy's going to move. We're going to put him onto our thing, and he'll attack there. Now, yeah. There's unfortunately nothing we can do about this, so it's an attack 4, 5, damn. We did all that work. 1, 2, 3, 4, because she's 7 health. She was 7 health. That's it. End of that round, end of that round. Next round, so we have to add another frozen corpse, unfortunately, because that's the start of round. Yeah, another frozen corpse. How punishing is that? I don't think there was much I could have done to prevent that, but And it spawns at spot B, which is here. And that is number 1. Yeah. Alright. Well, we've got to try and take the altar out, so... wow, these are bad options for our brave Geminate. Guess we're going at 60. And Death is going at 19. Yeah. Alright. Draw. Frost Breath. What a pest. Oh, the Ice Wraith's going to consume that to go invisible. And then strengthen and bless itself. Oh, what an absolute spud. Okay, so Death's going first. We're going to use our Lost card to move 6. Place ourselves there and put a thing in the hex we're in, which is awesome. And then she's going to attack with that card, which is going to remove that. It's going to gain her an experience. She's going to generate Night. And then she's going to use advantage on her Spyglass attack. -1's no good. It's +1, 5, 6. Does it leave alive on 1? It does. Which is a shame, but that's alright. We've got a plan for that too. Well, we need to do the +2 or thingy 2 there. Yep, so that consumes that. But the altar's got 1 left. So now the Geminate goes. We're going to move 2 and heal 2. Oh no, sorry, the Geminate doesn't go now. Everyone else goes, Deno. Okay, Frozen Corpse, movement 1. So that guy goes there, and he's going to hit her. He's going to generate Frost. So it's attack 1. And it does 1 damage to Death. No. And then this guy would have had to go first. So he goes movement 1, 2. So he's going to hit. Does he actually go to there or does he go to there? I think we can choose one. So he'll go to there. Yep. Gets us in range. Hits us with a 2. Goes to 4. We block 1 of that, so that takes down to 3 damage. We might actually discard a card. No. Was it 3 damage? 1, 2, yeah, goes down, 1, 2, 3. So we lose our regenerate. That sucks, but we gain a shield on that one. That guy can't go. That guy can't get into range. So they're all done. And now that guy's going to consume the ice to become invisible and strengthen and bless. Haven't hit a null in a while. Haven't hit a null in any of mine either. Okay, but now Jemmy goes, which is good. So Jemmy's going to move 2. 1, 2. Heal 2. 1, 2. And then going to use the Firefly Swarm to hit the altar with that ranged AoE. It's a +2. Smashes the altar. We lose that card. We gain an XP. The altar is destroyed, which means everyone can now start suffering damage, which is great. So Jemmy, unfortunately, is going to have to short rest again. But on a short rest, we get to choose, and we can also change form. And that means that Jemmy does not have much left to do, which sucks. So, because we're not going to be able to do any more range stuff. So it doesn't matter which one we discard. And we'll just keep that one in hand to throw a loss against damage. Jemmy's done and the altar is destroyed. And that's it. So we go on to the next round. We're now into melee attack mode. That's a lost card, which would be awesome to use. We're going to use that one. Move 1, shield 2. Very powerful. And then we'll use Changeling's Boon. Yep, this little guy at the back here is going to be the #1 pest, I think. We'll keep that Anger of the Dead to deal with him, I think. We'll loot 1, teleport to a hex, and then we might play a Dark Fog. So we'll go late. We'll go late at 96. This is a huge turn for us. Come on, Jemmy. Oh, that's awesome. Those ice wraiths are punishing. Yes, that Thord Strike is perfect. Alright, so Jemmy's going to absorb the ice, which gains Jemmy an XP. They're going to move 1 and shield. That shield is effectively shield 2. And he's going to move to there, and he's going to attack twice on that big dude. So, first attack is -2. Wonderful. Second attack is 0, so it does 2 damage to the frozen corpse. What an annoying guy. Alright, so we got shield, done 2 damage, and that's Jemmy. So now, oh, Jemmy's done. So now the Ice Wraith is going to heal itself for 1. It's going to move 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. It is in range. It's an attack 2 on Jemmy. So that attack 2 becomes attack 4. I'm actually glad we did that because he's -1 and we got 4 shield. So gains Jemmy another XP. Oh, we're starting to get Jemmy humming on the XP now. And let's put it in there. It's actually strengthened, so that's fine. And it's attacking now, and that's it. So does no damage, which is awesome. Then this Thord Strike guy, there's no fire, so it's just going to attack Jemmy. Come on, man. So we'll trash a card, so it does no damage, and that's it. It's literally 8 damage. What an annoying pest. All right, now we will loot 1 and then teleport to a hex. So we're going to loot that chest. And that chest is number 46. Where is my chest book? 46. Gain 3 loot cards. Yeah. 1, 2, lumber. 3. Alright, so just make a note here, that's our 4th lumber looted. So we're good. I think we need to get 5 or 8 or something. 8. So then teleport to this hex here, and then we're going to hit those 2 guys with a hex, which gives us an XP, generates night again, and it's 3 attack. So on number 5, oh, 10. No, 6. 6 10. Number 5 takes 6 damage. 1, 2, 3, and gains a curse. Oh, you can add curses there, nice. And then the elite, nulls. Good, still gets a curse though. And we got knight. Alright, it's going okay. We just got to get this turned through. Yep, alright, so 23. No. We killed that, so we shan't be doing that. Jemmy coming in at 23. Death coming in at 14. That Ice Wraith is an annoying guy. Very annoying guy. Alright, we need to trash as many of those frozen corpses as we can this turn. So Death is first. Alright, here's our plan, and it's a good one. We're going to move 1, 2 to here, and we're going to poison the elite living corpse. So he's poisoned. And then we are going to attack, and we're going to remove all 3 of our shadow tokens that are within range 3 of us to make this an attack 5. Gain 3 XP out of that. Nice. 1, 2, 3. And pierce 3. So an attack 5. Alright. Come on. 5 damage to that Ice Wraith. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that is not a lost card. Neither of those are lost cards, which is actually delightful. We've got to kill that guy now, though. Yeah, we actually want to go to there because we don't. Well, where's that guy? Yeah, he's attacking at 3. We need it to be on Jemmy. Yep. So that's death done. We're going to move with Jemmy 1, 2 to here. We're going to use disadvantage on all attacks this round, and then we're going to use our drag down, which immobilizes that person. Hits with a 0, which is actually Not quite enough to get it done because it's +2, which is a real shame. That's it. That's the end of our attacks. So the frozen corpse is going to go... Oh no, it has to be there, doesn't it, Deno? It has to be there. Yep, so that's fine. That's fine. Yep. Okay, so now the frozen corpse, the big one, is going to attack. He's got disadvantage on Jemmy, so he misses, which is great. And then the Ice Wraith becomes an elite. It heals for 1, which means it's got retaliate 2. It moves 5, but it's immobilized, so it doesn't do any attacks this turn. Yeah. Great turn, Deno. Great turn. And the other little buffheads go 1, 1, 1. Oh, they're lined up. All right, short rest at the end of Jemmy's turn. We're going to... That forces us to change forms, but we're going to stay in that form now, which is nice. I reckon this Hornet Stingers might be the go. So we didn't poison him. Oh, we have to get rid of one of these cards, Deno. Oh, Changeling's Boon's our most attacks, so we'll have to... yeah, we'll keep that one. I think we're getting rid of Hornbeetle Carapace. That's a shame. Jemmy's holding us in good stead here. So, yeah, we want to jump and disarm, do we? And then Hornet Stingers. Yep. Applies poison. Yep, so 23 for Jemmy. It's a good turn, actually. And then short rest. And we lose Call of Doom, probably okay. He's got lots of cards left, still got plenty of turns, so we just got to get the damage through. There is Night. Excellent. Forceful Spirits. And... Clearing all those was a huge play, but it also punished us a little bit. Let's go up 24. And we'll just use that as a move too. So that way we get our poison applied. Oh, this is a great, great scenario. Next round, Death 24, Jemmy 23. Come on. Oh no, heal 3 self, shield 2 self. That's good, there's nothing there. Heal 3 self, you idiot. 1, 2, 3. That guy is just killing me. Ah well, he doesn't have his shield up this turn. Jemmy, we're going to jump to here, and we're going to disarm. What are those guys doing? Yeah, that's fine. We're going to disarm that guy so he does nothing. Oh, hang on. We actually want to go to here, don't we? Is that right? That's where we want to go. That is awesome. All right. So yeah, we hit all 3 of them. And we disarm the end one. So this guy's disarmed. And all 3 of them are hit with poison. Gains us an experience point. 2 of them are disarmed, actually. That guy as well. Jemmy racking up the experience points. Loss. Alright, so on number 1, he suffers 1 damage. On number 5, he suffers none. The other guy, he suffers 1 damage. Yeah, no, we didn't want to jump and disarm. That was not the right play because then we lose that turn. So we actually just want to go to there, which is fine. No disarms. Effectively the same number of attacks. Yep, all is well. Okay, so Jemmy's done. Everyone's poisoned. Death goes now. Swinging with Forceful Spirits. So that's going to be an XP. It's going to be an attack 3 on that guy. Down to 2. Come on. And then on the big Algox, oh, that's our 0. Nice. 3 damage, which goes to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, because of that. Okay. That's the end of our turn. So, number 5 is going to attack Jemmy. Does 1 damage. And then the other guy does 0 damage. And no one else moves. And that's it. Thord strike over. Jemmy does a short rest. And now we probably go for absolutely everything we've got left. What's our highest value attack? Changeling's Boon. Yep, so we'll keep those 2. That one's discarded. And we gained another XP, and that one is discarded. Jemmy's coming in at 23. This is his last round. We've got plenty of rounds for her, though. So we're definitely going at 14. Yep. 14 and 23. Good. All right, Death. We're going to try and hit the Buffhead. Got rid of that guy at long last. And then we will move 3 and apply poison. We don't need to apply poison. We'll just go here and draw 2 metal. That white card's finally discarded. Good. Hornet Stingers. This guy, so all attacks this round targeting us gain disadvantage. 1, 2, 3. Oh, close that. So, targeting the boss, first of all, kills the boss because of the poison. Get in, little Jemmy. And then on number 5, hits him for 1, 2, 3 damage. And the boss is gone. I've definitely not been applying much shields. This scenario is quite challenging. Yes, quite challenging. Especially for those living spirits were a nightmare, absolute nightmare. This will probably be a replay, I think. We'll have to replay it, which is fine, because that is part and parcel of this Gloomhaven experience. Having the knowledge gives you a little bit better understanding. Yeah. So yeah, I don't see how we probably succeed here, but that's fine. So Frost Breath. So he's going to move one. And they're all attack one. So they have disadvantage. So the first one does nothing. Second one disadvantage 2. Leaves Jemmy on 1. And that one does 2 damage and kills Jemmy. Jemmy's got no cards left. So Jemmy is exhausted. Good turn though. Good game, I should say. Good fight. Yeah, we need to smash that altar so it doesn't summon more of those guys. Yep, so that's the round. So next round, Jemmy's defeated. So Death's got 2 cards. We'll just go for this range 4 and then loot 1. We have the option to teleport, which we won't. So we'll draw their cards. They're moving nowhere, so that's fine. We're going to loot. Oops. That's nice. Clear that. And then range 4 will target the one with 3 health left. So he's poisoned. So that'll do 2 damage to him and leave him alive on 1. That's the end of that round, because those guys move nowhere. We will actually long rest, I think. Yep, we'll long rest. So they're just moving 1, generating ice. We heal for 2. 1, 1, 1. Yeah, we'll get rid of the summon. So we've got any way to generate night anymore? We don't. So we won't use that one. That's range 2. That's range 2. That's range 5. Yep, so we're just going to do that, and then we're going to move. We'll go late. We'll go at 64. So they're going to go after us. All right, so we're just going to hit the guy who's got 8 health. So he's hit for a attack 2, 3, so he takes 2 damage, 1, 2. And then we're going to move 1, 2 to there, so we can absorb that. Those guys are going to go 1, 1, 1. And that's it. So yeah, we'll go at 34. We're not really slow enough here, Deno. Not really slow enough. Go fast, you buffheads. 84. Moving nowhere. We're going to go... We'll go to there. And we'll fire on both of them. So the front guy, number 5, he takes 1 damage and is defeated. And number 1, he takes nothing. They're not moving anywhere. They're generating frost. We'll long rest. And get rid of lingering rot, I suppose. So we have to move that. So we'll go at 14. They're just doing nothing special again, hey? So we're going to move this 2 hexes, 1, 2. And then we're just going to shoot that front guy. Oh, 3 goes to 6. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We might get this done actually. This would be outstanding. So he then moves 1. He then moves 1. This guy at the back doesn't have poison though. And we gave up our applied poison card. That sucks. That times 2 helped. We've got our spyglass back, which is good. Next round, we got 24. Ah, cool, they're moving 2 now. It's actually good for us. So we'll attack for 2. The poison guy, he dies. The guy behind, he takes 1. And then we'll just move 2. 1, 2. So the poison guy dies. He takes 1. We're going to do it maybe. 1, 2, and then he bitterly attacks, grabs someone at range 1. He grabs nobody. Come on, Deno, you can do it, son. There's another loot there. All right, so we long rest. And we're going to long rest this Forceful Spirits out of our hand. And now we just hope that this dude just moves 1 space, 2 spaces, and then attacks us for 1. That's actually okay. So he moves 1, 2, and then he attacks us for 1. He does not have Frost to consume. So we'll take 1, and then we'll heal 2, and then that's it. All right, so here's the dealio. We will now move this to here, and then we will attack with Fluid Knight, which generates Knight. We're going to use our Spyglass, so this will be an attack 5. It generates us an experience, a 0, and a +1. Come on! So that will do 5 damage to him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it generates Knight. And we've still got that card in hand. But we have no more shadows left on the board. So we'll long rest in the next round. He's going to attack us for 3, so that's okay. So he does 4 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. We will heal with that. We will get rid of Fluid Knight, and we will use that attack and that move to hopefully win the showdown. I think we need a +1. We'll get it done. We've got advantage. -1. Come on, Dano. Yeah. So yeah, it's attack 3, 4, 3 health. 1, 2, 3. And we gain an experience because we absorb the night. Waiting for the night. And then we'll walk onto a loot. Give me a loot. It's another lumber. That's 5 lumber looted. I probably misplayed a few things in that scenario, but I'm going to take it because it's Gloomhaven, Frosthaven, and why not? Playing again. So Geminate succeeded and did not long rest. The Rambler succeeded and did not do that. So that is a great outcome for that scenario in what was probably quite a challenge. So, reset all dials, remove all conditions, gain experience from the dials, and gain gold from loot cards. I don't think Jemmy picked up a single loot card, did he? No. So Death gets 6 gold and goes to 18. Thank you. And then also gains 3 wood to go to 5. 2 metal to go to 3. And then a rock root and a corpse cap. So the corpse cap's the mushroom. The rock root's this thing that looks quite phallic in nature. So we'll just accept that. And then experience, so we are going to get 8 bonus experience plus the experience on our dials. So Death is going to get 17 experience, which will go to 58, and is going to be level 2. And Jemmy is going to get 9 plus 8, 9 plus 8, 17, which will go to 50, which is also level 2. That's great. That's great. We gain check marks for achieving battle goals. So we gain a check mark here and a check mark here. So that is going to gain us a perk, which we will look at very soon. We read the scenario conclusion, and then we gain 2 inspiration. That takes us to 8 inspiration. 38.1. That was so close. I think we had the capability to finish that, so I don't feel bad about maybe missing a couple of shields here or there. But yeah. Those living spirits things, they're fucking nightmares. Frozen crypts. Silence is something you're beginning to treasure. All around, the crypt is littered with broken bodies, the dusty remains of the undead horde smashed to bits. The altar, which had been pumping out its necrotic fume, now decorates the floor in rubble. In its place, a beam of eerie green light trickles in from a new gap in the wall. You move closer and discover a passage that appears to lead farther down. It's clear this complex continues and that some bizarre power lies hidden within. The question is whether it's worth investigating. The other option, of course, is to continue hunting the algox that dropped you in here. 10. Crystal enclosure. However, after scrambling your way out of the pit, you realise your quarry's tracks lead from the forest out into the frozen tundra. Attempting to follow without the right equipment would be suicidal. If you want to give chase, you'll have to come back with a sled. Gain 2 collective wood. I'm going to say 2 wood there. And we've got scenarios 9 and 10. So we are going to return to Frosthaven for an outpost phase. So let's go and put those map stickers on. 9 and 10. Ooh, I don't know what that symbol means. I'll have to look that up. 10. So 10 falls under F6. There's 10. Nice. And this one, number 9, it is J6. There's J. Excellent. All right, what does that symbol mean? So this green symbol over here, I think that might be a puzzle piece. Unlocked by puzzle, unlocked by calendar section. So we can't go there. Is that right? That's what these things tell us. And it's got a green banner, which requires completion of the scenario with a banner of the same colour as the arrow. Interesting. All right. So we'll return to Frosthaven. And I printed out a little thing here to help us with our return to Frosthaven. So let's read it as we go. The first thing that happens is we mark the passing of time. Then we draw an outpost event from the summer deck. Ooh, I don't know what that little symbol down the bottom is. Your latest victory is the talk of the crater. You celebrate your heroics with one toast too many before stumbling back to your bed and falling asleep in a giddy haze. You wake to the sound of battle, the too familiar roar of Algox morphing from dream to groggy reality. Flames from outside cast an eerie mural on the wall of the longhouse. What happened to the alarm? As your wine-soaked faculties slowly return, you notice the families that share your longhouse are in various states of panic. You've been through raids before, but it was always with a weapon in hand, facing your foe. Inside the longhouse, unarmed and unarmoured, you've seen these people a kind of helpless terror you hadn't experienced before now. Hide with the residents and keep them calm, or make a stand at the doorway. We shall make a stand at the doorway. All characters start the next scenario with wound. 4 attacks? Four attacks is outrageous. Absolutely outrageous. Now, fortunately, our defense is currently 10. So we can actually protect this. Alright, so the first attack, targeting odd-numbered buildings from 1 to 40. So it's literally only going to attack the alchemist. So we'll use a soldier just so this gets, wasted soldier. But we can replace him pretty quickly. Gain 2 collective wood and 2 collective hide. Excellent. So 3 hide, 4 wood. And that one is discarded. Okay, so that event is done. Resolve event during attack. We didn't have to repair it. All right, so we now resolve all buildings in sequential order. So the mining camp, we will buy an iron for 2 gold, and then we will also buy a hide for 2 gold. So we have 14 gold on death, so we'll buy 1 hide and 1 metal. No effect, we can craft items. No effect, we can brew potions. We'll do that. Potentially we'll upgrade there. We will train a soldier and we will clear out a wood. And 2 gold, 3 gold, takes us to 11. Perfect, 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 perfect. And now we get to level up. All right, let's level up our 2 characters. So, Restless Spirits, that sounds exciting. And, oh, you get to, oh, that's cool. Yeah, you have to choose one from one form. That is such a cool ability, Venomous Barbs. Locust Host. What? That's awesome. Okay, plenty of decisions there. So let's just review leveling up while we're at it. I think leveling up should be not too difficult, but I forget if you get a perk. I think you get a perk as well. Level up, 62 to 63. Add ability card, increase hit points, gain perk mark. Yep. Excellent. So we actually get to get 2 perks on the Geminates. and we get to get 1 perk on the Deathwalker. So which of these 2 ones do we want? That's powerful, but what's this one? Target 1 enemy at any thingy range adjacent to at least 2. That's unlikely to happen. I think we'll go with Restless Spirits. And this one, I think Venomous Barbs. I like Retaliate plays quite a lot, so we'll go Retaliate there. Alright, perks. So, generally we want to go and remove cards. +2 Knight would be pretty good. Replace a 0 with a +1 Curse is also good. Ignore scenario effects is always very, very nice. Whenever you long rest, you may move 1 up to 3 spectres. See, I didn't value that, but I value that a lot now. We just haven't had a lot in there, so +2 Knight. I think we'll just go the basic mathematical correct choice, which is remove a -1 and replace it with a +1. It's boring, but statistically speaking, it is the correct choice. And the other one, 2 perks for Harry. So we'll definitely replace the -2 with a 0. That's too good. And some push cards. Brittle Self. Don't love that. Once each scenario, when you give yourself a negative condition, prevent the condition. That's quite powerful. Replace a -1 card with a 0. Convert anything into another thing. 0, replace 0, replace 0. I reckon we'll... Yeah, we'll replace a -1 with that. Alright. I think that's it. The rest of the outpost phase is crafting. We might craft some potions. But yeah, great campaign so far. Really enjoying it. And look forward to catching the next episode. Big Deno, out.